The book for this unit is Audrey Joins the Team. It is a book about a little girl who plays the game a little bit differently than all the other kids, but it still ends up being super fun in the end. 4 words that you will want to find before you read this book are words like play, good and bad, funny or silly, different, big, do it, not do it, make it. New might be a good one. She's playing a new way. There's also topic words like soccer, goal, win, points, B, like the letter B, but also like the bumblebee, and the word ball. So those are words that would be good to find in the AAC device or on your core board before you start. I would introduce this book by saying, we're going to read a book about playing a sport today. You probably want to find wherever the sports words are in the device, and then ask a question like, what do you like to play? Probably give an example of yourself. I like to play, well, really, I like to watch hockey. I'm not much of a sports person, but I do like to swim. I'd probably talk about swimming. I like to swim. What sport do you like to do? And just see what students say. And then read the book together. Remembering to make a comment. You don't want to be asking too many questions. Start with a comment for each page, and then give students lots of time and access to their AAC device and see what they might want to say. The shared writing for this unit is a PowerPoint book called Oddball Rules. Basically, your students in your class are going to be making up the rules for your own game of Oddball. As with all shared writing, there are no right or wrong answers. The point is that you are creating meaning together using letters and words. You can use letters like on an alternative pencil. You can use words from like a core board. I really like to use the student's AAC device for this kind of a thing because it has just so many more words. And you can sometimes use that to explore some really fun words. For each page that you're writing, each student gets to write a rule. Rule number 1, eat some toothpaste. Your rule can have verbs, it can have nouns, it can be anything you want. And bonus points if it's silly, because this is supposed to be a silly game. Rule number 2 in my imaginary book, I said sniff a birthday cake. When you're coming up with images, you can either just Google image search, either the exact thing, or if it's like multiple elements, you might Google like a person sniffing and a birthday cake and just put 2 pictures on there. You can also use generative AI to come up with a picture that matches the words. There's some examples of different ones that you could use in the directions. You can really, the sky's the limit. So when students are writing it, it starts with like an introduction page that we read this book, and now we're making up our own rules. Here are the rules, and then go through and have each student write a rule. Have as many rules as you want, and then maybe see if somebody wants to play with you.